Hey everybody, and welcome back to another One of Everything Wednesdays. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with MOZ Magic. MOZ had so many packs. If you are in and around the GTA in Ontario, Canada, definitely worth the trip. Definitely worth the trip. Mo is a great guy, and he has a lot of product. Heck, he has things that I thought would never be on a shelf anywhere near me. Ever again. I would have to buy everything online if I wanted to get it, and I'd have to pay an exuberant price. Now, I'm not saying that the price, is also not similar, because, for older product that's hard to get, of course he's going to charge the appropriate amount, right? Market price. Makes perfect sense. But I don't have to pay for shipping, and I don't have to pay for, duties to import stuff or exchange rates. Like, it's phenomenal. If you're in Canada and you're in Ontario and you're in and around the GTA, it is well worth the trip to MOZ Magic. Definitely go check them out. Store's located just outside of Erin. Yeah. So let's get right into the packs. So we are opening up these. I believe we have 11 this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 packs this week. There it is. And the reason we're doing this is because the count was like, I think 106-ish of packs that we had in total from MOZ. And so instead of having a video at the end that only had like 5 or 6 packs in it, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to add an extra pack here and there to random videos throughout the series, so that we can just get it done within 10 videos as opposed to 11. So, yeah, these are what we're opening this week, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to put these off to the side over here. You can see I'm super stoked. For those of you who have missed the other series, I'm super stoked to open this dark pack, because I've never opened the dark before. And there's a bunch of other sets that I haven't opened before either, like some of the Urza's sets and stuff I've never opened myself. But I've had cards from those sets, right? So, like, it's not as exciting for me. The dark, I've never had cards from the dark, and I've never opened a pack of the dark, so I'm super stoked about that. And it also takes me way back, because there's also Fallen Empires there, and Fallen Empires is where I cut my teeth on Magic. I cut my teeth on Fallen Empires, Ice Age, and Homelands. So like that is right around the range of when I got into Magic to begin with. Now, I didn't play seriously or competitively or anything like that, but I did play. So I think I was quite young at the time. And me and my buddy were just buying packs from the comic shop, and slamming decks together with just random cards, and it's like, haha, yeah, I got a forest. I'm gonna play this Thallid deck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. So we've got Core 2010 is up first. A couple commons to note here. We got Lightning Bolt got reprinted in this set. We've got Burning Inquiry. We've got Ponder. So those are the commons from this set that we need to worry about to make sure that we put them into the patron pile. If you're unfamiliar with the patron pile is, the patron pile is anything of value that I crack out of all of these packs. Basically anything over $1 essentially goes into the patron pile. And each patron that is a patron for the each month, like when you roll over, the first month you sign up, you don't get anything from the patron pile. But the next month you get something, and the next month you get something. So every month you roll over, you get something from the patron pile. It's just like a bonus in addition to the other rewards that I give. And I actually don't have it listed on my Patreon page anywhere, because it's a bonus for the people who follow and the people who support the channel. It's something that it's kind of like a hidden reward. Let's put it that way. Maybe I shouldn't be hiding rewards behind things, but at the same time, I like to give back to the people who are actually here watching. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. I do that with most of my giveaways as well, like whereas I'll do a random giveaway, but I won't announce it or do anything about it. I won't say anything about it. It will just be in a video randomly, and if you didn't watch the video, you'll have no idea that I'm even doing a giveaway, and then a video of it will come up where I'm like, congratulations to this person, and people are like, how did he win? How did he enter? And I'm like, you should have been watching the other videos. That's just how it is. Like, I don't know. I like to reward the people who are part of the community, right? The people who are here watching and enjoying the content on a regular basis. Those are the ones that I like to... I'm going on a spiel here. So speaking of which, there's a lightning bolt. Boom. That goes into the patron pile for sure. Sign in Blood, Coral Merfolk, Pacifism. Again, now we're looking at an old core set, so it's not nearly as powerful as the core set that you're seeing right now. Core 2020. My goodness. What a core set it is, right? It's crazy. We've got a Cudgel Troll, Celestial Purge, Enormous Baloth, and a Rootbound Crag. Nice. Rootbound Crag is a good one. Scan it. Alright, there you go. $3. A Sweet Soldier token, and a land, of course. I don't think any of those uncommons were of note. So, let me just do a quick peek here. There are a few uncommons. We got Fabricate, Spellbook, Relentless Rats, Whisper Silk Cloak, and Gorgon Flail. Those are the only ones that matter. So we didn't hit any of those, so that's fine. So we're good. But we did hit sweet 2 cards for the patron pile already, which is pretty nice. We got Alara Reborn is next. So let's take a look here. A couple comments to note here. We've got Kasali Pride Mage and Terminate, which are both over $1. This set was an interesting one. I didn't play a lot during this set. So I have some cards from this set, but not a lot. You've got, of course, the border posts, which are really cool, which is like you may pay 1 and return a basic land rather than paying its mana cost. And it comes into play tapped. Essentially, like, you can play this on turn 2 if you want, right? Like, you play your land, tap it, bounce it back to your hand, put this into play, right? It's not a bad way to fix your mana and get something out there that's, you know, not terrible. Or, I mean, if you don't have another land drop, it's, you know, you can play it and bounce the, like, tap your land, play this, play your land again, so that you can then play something else, right? So it works out. A lot of cards in this. I think this set was a set where it's like everything is multicolored. Yeah, so there's Terminate. Terminate we know is over $1, so that's pretty sweet. Nice little Terminate. Sweet art, too, by the way. Yeah, so everything in this set is multicolored, which is kind of cool. So we're on to uncommons now. And then in the uncommons, I think there are some things that we need to worry about as well. Yeah. So we've got Ardent Plea, Mage Slayer, Wall of Denial, Thopter Foundry, Bloodbraid Elf, Mind Funeral. Oh man, Mind Funeral and Bloodbraid Elf were in this set. Okay. Mask of Riddles, Enlisted Worm, Flurry of Wings. None of those are the uncommons we're looking for, but that's okay. We've got our Bird Soldier token, which means, does that mean we have a foil rare? Is that what this means? Because our rare is missing, does that mean it's foil? I don't understand. Bird Soldier? No, it's just regular. Okay, weird. Why is the rare at the very back of the pack? Sovereigns of Lost Alara, which is not... This is a card that's seen quite a few reprints. But, hey, still $2.30. $2.30. It's obviously seeing some play again. Nice. Conflux is next. Again, another set that I didn't really play in, so you'll have to bear with me while we kind of go through things here. But let's see. Let's see what we find. Commons, we have 2 commons of note over $1. We got Lapse in Certainty and Scattershot Archer. So we've got a Rocks Mediant, Videlkin Outlander, Absorb Vis, Ember Weaver, Cranoceros? Yeah, something like that. Lapse in Certainty, there you go. Lapse in Certainty is $1. Rupture Spire, it's a nice little card. Suicidal Charge, Constricting Tendrils, Court Homunculus, nice. Good old Court Homunculus. Nakatl Hunt Pride. I don't know what the uncommon situation is like. Of course, we've got Path to Exile, which would be phenomenal. We got Hellspark Elemental, Counter Squall, Reliquary Tower, Ancient Ziggurat, and Path to Exile. Well, how about a Fusion Elemental? Just an 8/8 for Wooburg. And Grixis Slave Driver. This saw a reprint, didn't it? I feel like it did. I think this saw a reprint in one of the Master sets. So again, another set where it's like you've got like the add card. This is, of course, our first add card. I'm glad we got a Bird Soldier token out of the other pack, because the add cards are not useful in any way. That's a beautiful swamp. Oh, it's a chippy. It's a chippy land. There you go. People go crazy for these chippy lands, and I understand. That's just a beautiful looking swamp. Like the art, like the moonlight, basically, but making like these weird like rings for the bridges. Like, is that it's supposed to be like a bridge? Kind of looks like a bridge, but I think it's just the shadow. Yeah. It's super cool looking. Super cool looking. And Soul's Majesty. There you go. I don't know what that's sitting at, but draw cards equal to the power of target creature you control. $1.50. There you go. So far, we're adding 6 cards to the patron pile. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'll add the Chippy Land, but the Chippy Land for sure we'll hold on to. This is a Shards of Alara pack. So I guess this land was from Shards, not from Conflux. As you can see, the Conflux has the Shards land in it. So then Shards of Alara for commons. We have a few actually. We've got Jund Panorama, Grixis Panorama, Naya Panorama, Esper Panorama, Bant Panorama, and Relic of Progenitus, all in the common slot. Relic of Progenitus was a common? Oh no. Oh no. Man, Relic of Progenitus as a common. My goodness. Alright, well, that's all our commons. So unfortunately, none of the panoramas and no Relic of Progenitus. Quasali Ambusher. Nope, that's rares. Let's see, what is our uncommons like? We've got Fate Stitcher, Esper Charm, Tide Hollow Sculler, and Seaside Citadel. Oh, and Arcane Sanctum. All over $1. Savage Lands, not so much. Good, it's a nice triple color land though. We got Sangrite Surge. No. And our rare is a Flame Blast Dragon, which is a pretty nice dragon, actually. And I think we have a foil here, I want to say. So Flame Blast Dragon, the first rare we're not adding to the patron pile, but it's still a sweet dragon. So it's a 6 mana 5/5 flyer that whenever it attacks, you may pay X in a red, and if you do, it deals damage, X damage to target creature or player, which is pretty nice. A nice forest there. We got our Esper rule thing and a foil. Foil common, Soul's Fire. So there you go. That's a beautiful foil, by the way. Absolutely stunning. I really wish that they would go back to the old foiling process from way back in the day. Because these are phenomenally foiled. Like, it just looks absolutely beautiful. Like, holy moly. I don't know if it will scan. Oh, it did scan. Look at that. Soul's Fire. It's just gorgeous. Let's make sure that it's foil. And see what it says. 60 cents. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright, Eventide is next. And then this is where we're getting into, like, there's some, like, very pricey cards in and around these sets in the common and uncommon area. Now, Eventide maybe not so much, but it does have some high-priced rares for sure. So anyway, Eventide, we've got Slippery Bogle, Raven's Crime, and Unmake as the ones we need to worry about from the common slot. Hey, look, it's an Ophi. We just got a new Ophi printed, right? In Modern Horizons. These sets, though, too, are also going to be kicking up, right, with the new set. Eldermane or whatever, or Eldarine or whatever the heck it's called. Inside Out is such a sweet card, too. Switch target creature's power and toughness until end of turn, draw a card. Oh, okay, so that's our commons, I guess. And then our token. Does that mean that our rare is right after this? No. Okay. Weird. Super weird. Spirit token, and then our uncommons. Alright, so we didn't hit any of the commons. That's okay. What about our uncommons, though? Uncommons, we have so many. Holy moly. We've got Spite Mare. We've got Batwing Broom, or Brume. We got Flicker Wisp, Springjack Shepherd, Soul Snuffers, Quill Spike, Gilder Baron, or Baron, Crumbling Ashes. Okay, it's not Savage Conception, though. My goodness. And it's not Noggle Ransacker. Man, the names in this set. Soot Imp. It's not that either. But our rare is a Crackle Burr. So it's an elemental. It plays into the... Oh, wow, we got a foil rare. Wow, that is a very dark foil. You guys can't see that in person, but it is a very, very dark rare, or dark foil. Like, it is almost impossible to see the art when you're looking at it straight on. Like, it's just super dark. It looks great in the camera. Let me tell you. Looks great in the camera. But in person, it's very dark. Crackleburr is $1.30. There it is. So Stigma Lasher, foil rare. Look at that, though. Curving right out of the pack. But hey, foil rare. We'll take it. Stigma Lasher's $7 too, not foil. What is a foil copy going for? $16. All right. We hit it. We hit it big, folks. Foil Stigma Lasher. There it is. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I mean, yeah, it's a 2/2 for 2 with Wither, and it's an elemental shaman. And whenever Stigma Lasher deals damage to a player, that player can't gain life for the rest of the game. Holy moly! No wonder it's so pricey. Shadowmoor is next. Now, Shadowmoor, these packs are really hard to come by in English. A lot of people have them in foreign languages like Japanese, Korean, that kind of stuff. But in English, they're extremely hard to come by. And that is mainly because there's so many commons over $1 in this set. There's Fairy Macabre, Farhaven Elf, Shield of the Oversoul, Gleeful Sabotage, Steel of the Godhead, Devoted Druid, Pili Pala, Crimson Wisps, and Manamorphose, which is a $17 common. Holy moly. Safe Hold Elite. Bark Shell Blessing. Okay, we gotta just, I guess we're gonna slow roll the Sickle Ripper is a good one. Doesn't see a price, but it is a good card. Elsewhere Flask. Nevious Wisps. Zealous Guardian. Rite of Consumption. So we're not gonna get there. No commons. We didn't hit any of the commons of note. But I think our common count was short, so we might have a foil, so we'll have to see. But yeah. So uncommons, again, we have a whole pile that are worth money. Like, look at this. There's a lot. We got Resplendent Mentor, Ink Fathom Infiltrator, Flourishing Defenses, Fire Spout, Curse Catcher, Bloodmark Mentor, Prison Term, Guttural Response, Dream Salvage, Mistveil Plains, Deep Channel Mentor, Blowfly Infestation, Coolwrath Knight, Corrosive Mentor, Kitchen Finks, Raking Canopy, Beseech the Queen, and Umbral Mantle. These are all uncommons over $1. Fire Spout is not one of them. Corrupt, also not one of them. Drove of Elves, also not one of them. So we missed all the uncommons. So many uncommons, we missed them all. Hey, it's Una! Check it out! Una! What's up? People are totally speculating that you'll be back. That you'll be here again in the new set. Except that no one knows for sure. So Una, if it was from Modern Masters, would be $6.40. But it's not Modern Masters. It's from Shadowmoor. So what's it actually? $6.68. Goes in the patron pile. We got a sweet spirit token too. That's one that I don't have already, so it'll go into my spirit box. And we do have a foil. A foil Torpor Dust. So it's not one of the foil commons of note. Could you imagine if we got a foil Manamorphose? Because it's a common, right? So, like, could you imagine if it was a foil Manamorphose? That would be absolutely absurd. That would have been absurd. 20 cents for that, so nothing super exciting. Anyway, Morningtide. We know Morningtide here because we've opened up a box of Morningtide for the channel already. Just recently, actually. If you missed that series, you can always go check it out. There should be a playlist of the whole box. We did it as a quickie series, so 3 packs a week until we got the box emptied. But we know that there's a few commons. There's only 2. Stony Brook Banneret and Distant Melody. So we'll just kind of quickly go through here and see if we see any of those. I think they're both... Are they both blue? Yeah, they're both blue. Not Stream of Unconsciousness. It's the one I always confuse, because it's actually Stony Brook Banneret is the creature and Distant Melody is the spell. And I always confuse that other one. Rivals Duel is an uncommon. So first uncommon. We do have a number of uncommons here. We got Rage Forger, Una's Blackguard, Sage of Fables, Bramblewood Paragon, Thornbite Staff, and Heritage Druid. Sage of Fables. There it is. $2.60 in the uncommon slot. We'll scan it just so that you guys can see. Make sure. It'll show up in the bottom right there. There it is. Boom. $2.34. Bloodweir Intimidator. And our rare is a Stonehewer Giant. Which, you know, Stonehewer Giant is a thing. It's, you know, there you go. $8 rare. So that'll go in the patron pile too. This week has been bonkers. And that's a sweet giant warrior token, FYI. Like, that is just super cool looking. Alright. Lorwyn. I haven't opened a Lorwyn pack ever in my life at this point. So this is a first for me. So let's see. What do we got in Lorwyn that we need to worry about? Commons. We've got Lignify, Muldrifter, Needle Dropped, Spellstutter Sprite, and Ponder. There's a lot of elementals and stuff in here, and a bunch of fairies and stuff, and merfolk. That's what this set was all about. It was very tribal, but it was different tribes than had been previously shown off. So merfolks, fairies, and giants was also the other one. So our first uncommon is a battle mastery, and we didn't see any of the uncommons. So no needle drop, no Muldrifter, no Spellstutter Sprite, no Ponder. Now I'm pretty sure I was rambling a bit and not really paying attention to what I was looking at, but hopefully I didn't miss any. So let's go to uncommon. We've got a bunch of uncommons. Okay, so we've got Silvergill Adept, Changeling, Titan, Shriek Maw, Boggart Shenanigans, Knight of Meadowgrain, Treefolk Harbinger, Imperious Perfect, Elvish Harbinger, Mero Regery, Elvish Promenade, Marrow Commerce, and Flamekin Harbinger. Not Battle Mastery, and not Turtle Shell Changeling, and not Sentry Oak. So none of those uncommons. And then we got a Kithkin Soldier token, which looks pretty sweet as well. Some sweet art there. And our rare is a Gale Powder Mage, which I don't know what that is. But yeah, there you go. It's like 32 cents, which when I saw the name, I was like, that doesn't sound familiar. But it's a 3/3 flyer for 4 that says when it attacks, remove another target creature from the game, return that card to play under its owner's control at the end of turn. So it's like it lets you blink something off of their table, which is kind of interesting. So we got 10th edition now. We only have one common of note that we need to worry about 10th edition. I mean, not hitting a rare from Lorwyn or something from Lorwyn to add to the patron pile, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, look at everything. Like, we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4 uncommons, or commons. And then we're adding 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 other cards. Like, we're adding 11 cards total to the patron pile right now, which is pretty sweet considering we're only opening 11 packs this week. That means we're at least getting 1 per pack this week, which is pretty nice considering last week I think we added only like 2 or 3 cards. Anyway, so we've got Sky Shroud Ranger from 10th edition that we're looking for. That's the only common over $1. And I think I'm assuming it's green. Yeah, it's green. Aggressive Urge, nice. Oh, Distress, yeah. This takes me back, too. This is another core set, right? So, alright, we're on to uncommons already. So, we obviously had... I think we had a short number of commons there as well for this pack. So, uncommons, we have a bunch, actually. Holy moly. We have Mind Stone, Whisper Silk Cloak, Spirit Link, Treetop Village, Relentless Rats, Primal Rage, Fairy Conclave, Spellbook, Shatterstorm, Rule of Law. Hey, Rule of Law. Look at that. That's got a reprint just recently. Aura of Silence, Chromatic Star, and Goblin Lore. Phyrexian Vault is not one of them. And Arcane Teachings is not one of them. And Puppeteer is also not one of them. And our rare is a Sleeper Agent. Sleeper Agent. Oh man, we got a sweet island. Look at that sweet island. That island is some good art right there. It's got a nice sweet like lightning storm. I love lands that do things with like the weather, right? Absolutely phenomenal. And we got tips and tricks, 2-card combos, and we do have a foil. Ooh, we got a foil Sift. There you go. Sift has seen a bunch of reprints, so I mean, I don't expect this to be like particularly pricey or anything like that, but it's still cool to see foils from like the older sets. So that's 10th edition, and it's foil. And I don't think that's going to make it too crazy. No, it's only 24 cents. Once you get into like the 7th edition, 8th edition stuff, and you get foils from there. Did 7th edition have foils? I think it did. Once you get into that range for foils, they're worth a whole heck of a lot more, regardless of what they are, like whether they're common or uncommon, because they're black bordered instead of white bordered. And that's a thing that matters to people. Planar Chaos is nice. That's the thing that matters to people. To me, I actually like white border cards, to be honest. I'm not like have to play with white border cards, but I'm not going to be like, ew, white border cards. Ew, gross. All right, so we've got Dash Hopes, Manatithe, Essence Warden, Simeon Spirit Guide, and Sinew Sliver as our commons from Planar Chaos. Again, another set that we just opened for our Quickie series. So we know most of these things already, but we will just make sure that we pull them out if that's the case. Oh, we got Dead and Gone. Dead and Gone. Evolution Charm, Reality Acid, Deadly Grub, Sunlance. Ah, yes, the color shifted cards. Oh, there's a Manatithe. There you go. Nice, like $1.20-ish. Where are we sitting? $1.24. There it is. Nice. Something to add to the patron pile. Prodigal Pyromancer, not so much. Not something super interesting there. Uncommons, though, we have a whole pile. We've got Harmonize, Auramancer's Guise, Dormant Sliver, Keen Sense, Frozen Ether, Big Game Hunter, Pyrohemia, Rebuff the Wicked, Darkheart Sliver, Pongify, Psychothrope Thalid, and Necrotic Sliver. Jorda's Avenger's not one of them. Big Game Hunter, though. There you go. It's like a $2 uncommon. All right, it's $1.43 according to TCG. Reckless Worm, and our rare, hey, it's Numot. It's Numot. I don't think Numot is particularly pricey. $2.47. Wrong set, but you know, that's okay. You know, the TCG player app's not always 100% accurate. Last pack for this week. Now, Numot, though. Numot the Devastator. Worth a whole heck of a lot more if you get it signed by Numot himself, right? The Twitch streamer and Magic personality. He's a solid dude. If you guys don't know who he is, you should go check him out. I'm sure most of you know who he is. So if you don't already know who he is, you should definitely check him out on twitch.tv/NumotTheNummy. He's just a solid dude. Just a solid dude. Super positive most of the time, and just like a really nice guy. Chill. Super chill. Chromatic Star. Mwanvuli Acid Moss. Holy moly, what a name. Gemhide Sliver. Ophidian Eye. Sidewinder Sliver. Spinneret Sliver. Call of the Netherworld. Lightning Axe. Those are all of the commons that we want to look for. Okay, so that's not it. Oh, look, Cancel. Good old Cancel. Ground Rift, not so much. Eternity Snare, no. Skull King Knight, no. Sidewinder Sliver, that was one, right? Yeah, $1.26 right there. Oh, and there's the Acid Moss. Acid Moss as well. Holy moly. 2 commons out of 1 pack. Oh, there it is. There it is. Storm Cloud Jin. We're on to uncommons now. All right, what do we got in the uncommons? Oh, we have a whole pile again. Okay, we've got Might Sliver, Dread Return, Conflagurate, Telekinetic Sliver, Return to Dust, Might of Old Krosa, Pull from Eternity, Wipe Away, Crozen Grip, Paradox Haze, Scrib Ranger, and Harmonic Sliver. Not that one. Not that one. Also not that one. So no uncommons, but our rare is Dralnu Lichlord. This is a card that I have never seen or heard of. Legendary Zombie Lord for 5, 3 in a blue-black. If damage would be dealt to Dralnu, sacrifice that many permanents instead. Oh, jeez. Tap it. Target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback until end of turn. Its flashback cost becomes equal to its mana cost as you pay it. Weird. Weird. That's interesting. And then we got our time shifted card. So there you go. Dralnu is $1.73. Nice. Oh, we got a foil too. Holy moly. Okay, so we got a Fire Whip, which is our time shifted card, which I don't think is anything super interesting. It is from Weatherlight. There you go. Originally, right? But it's actually the time shifted card, so we can change it. Time shifted makes it 15 cents instead. And we got a foil Dreamstalker, which is not anything super crazy, I don't think, but another foil nonetheless. We hit a fair number of foils this week. Holy moly. Time Spiral and foil. Whoa! Holy moly. This Dreamstalker is $7 in foil. It was like 30 cents. Why is it so... Okay, so there's this thing. I don't know what the deal is. I understand that, you know, commander players and stuff like to bling out their decks and things like that. But, like, when a card is 20 cents by itself, but it's $7 foil, like, that's just... Like, there are rares and stuff from, like, newer sets and things that are, like, you know, $7 rares, but then in foil they're only $8 or $9 or $10. Like, the price jump is not half. This is like, what, 600% higher? Almost, somewhere in there, right? Because it's 20. It was 20 cents, right? So 100% would be $2, right? No, 10 would be $2. 100 would be $20. So it's not 600%, but it's like 100% almost, right? No, it's not even 100%. It's like, no, it's got to be 10%. No. Nope, I'm doing my math wrong. Don't listen to me. I'm just, my brain is baked right now. I'm not even gonna... There'd probably be some number pop up on the screen in the video that just be like, "You're an idiot, Mr. B, it's this." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, fair. It's fair. It's fair." Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. What a crazy week. Holy moly. Those patrons got some sweet stuff coming their way. There's some value. There's some value in these cards. And I am super stoked that we hit some sweet things. That foil Stigma Lasher, apparently this foil Dreamstalker. We hit a whole bunch of commons and uncommons worth stuff. Yeah, just solid. And I mean, like, we're adding what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 cards to the patron pile just from this week. Holy moly. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to check out MOZ Magic. There should be a link below in the description for his store and all that. And if you're in and around the area, make sure you go check him out in person. Say hi. Tell him Mr. B sent you, or MrBevers sent you. Whatever. Or don't tell him. I don't care. It might not help you, but maybe it will. But at least it'll tell him that you found him through me, and that would be cool. I'd appreciate that. I don't get any kickback from that, but it would just be cool to let him know that, you know, he is getting some more customers and or people watching his stuff, or looking at his store and things that have come from me. So anyway, thanks so much, everyone. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.